I believe the first and number one most important thing for people for back pain to do is to start strength training.
Mm,
It feels immediately good to stretch, and stretching is really important as well. But stretching is not going to fix the problem ultimately.
mm,
Strength training is what will fix the problem. Working with either a trainer who really specializes in muscular imbalance or just simply taking on a strength training routine. Simple at home body weight exercises. I personally believe, for people who maybe don't have access to specific back pain programs, Pilates is, I think, a life changing thing for back pain and for aging, keeping the body healthy. But it's really in the strengthening of the muscles, getting the bones back into place with strong muscles that can support the body,
mm.
not just for back pain, but hip pain, knee pain, is the most important thing. And then, of course, incorporating stretches, incorporating stress relief. Um, and this last thing is going to sound kind of strange, but it's also very much a mental thing as well.
I'm so happy you said that. Yep.
When people are in pain, we tend to identify with the pain. And it's pain is very triggering to our brain. If you're in pain, that's where your brain is going to go. It's going to go to that part of the body that's in pain. And so it kind of creates this loop in the mind where every morning you wake up and the first thing you do is you check in with that part of the body to
Oh,
see if it hurts.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, to the point where you almost stop feeling all the other parts of your body. All you feel is the part that's in pain. And that has actually been shown to increase pain because on a physical level, it causes more tension in the area of the pain. It restricts blood flow. It cuts back healing. But on a mental level, it creates this almost expectation of pain and um, a sensation of pain. Sometimes the pain can go away, but until people shift their mindset away from it, it lingers. And so I love telling people to try to spend time every day intentionally focusing on the areas of your body that have no pain. Maybe it's your fingertips, maybe it's your toes, maybe it's, your cheeks. Feel all the areas that don't have pain. Try to live in those parts of the body that don't have pain. Let the pain free parts of your body dictate how you feel, how you move. And then, you can even start to feel. Sometimes I like to do an exercise where let's say I have pain in one shoulder.
Mm.
I'll put all my focus on the shoulder that doesn't have pain, and I'll kind of like memorize that sensation. What does it feel to feel healthy and pain free? And you can even kind of imagine that sensation moving over onto the shoulder that doesn't
Yes.
have pain. And I know this sounds really woo woo, but it is.
It's I I'm gonna lose my mind. I so love that you're saying this because, um, in the 60 plus experts I've interviewed and really trying to understand the root cause, what we tell ourselves every day is, I think, a lot of it, right? It's kind of bucketing into movement,
Yeah.
how we move, nutrition. What are you putting in your body? Are they inflammatory foods or the weight you carry? It's external toxins like glyphosates or mold or whatever, a bad spouse that's yelling at you all the time, whatever. Or and then your head, right? Like what
Yeah.
we're telling ourselves. And I think what you're saying is people who are suffering from chronic pain, it's your body just on red alert. And so you become that person. It becomes you, right? Like you identify as the disabled person that's always hurting. And what you're saying is it might start there. If you begin to change that narrative in your head, it seems like everything else will come a lot easier.
For sure. I mean, we can either think of ourselves as winning or as losing. And the truth is, very few people have pain everywhere in their body. Most
Mm.
of us have it in one or maybe two locations. So we can either focus on those spots and start to feel hopeless, or we can focus on the parts that feel
Ah,
great. And
yeah.
there also really is so it's not just a mindset shift and then how we react then into this way that we see ourselves or feel ourselves, but there have been studies that show that the more you focus on the healthy parts of your body, the more you start to um, disconnect that connection between the
Right.
brain and the pain. And many times people have fixed the problem, they've gotten things back into alignment, or they've, had a surgery, but they still constantly associate with the pain, so they feel it all the time. And so you have to shift the mind away from the pain as well as the body.